Welcome back to the channel, my lovely friends. Welcome back to Just Shake or Steer. My name is Georgi and today it's Monday and it's really nice to be back. As you can see, I can move. If you follow my community posts or kind of follow my stories on Instagram or anywhere else, you know I hurt my back really bad a week ago. So I have to go out of work. It was painful, 4 days in bed, didn't move. Obviously, I couldn't record any videos last week because I had to keep steady and I had to recover. I still a little pain there, but I'm back and it feels so good. So today, guys, I wanted to introduce you to a brand which I really like and I love. And for some reason, I didn't share many things with it. And this is, as you can see, I have 4 bottles in front of me and a little jar of maraschino cherries. So today we're going to talk about Starlino. It's a lovely brand from Italy which have amazing Vermouth Rosso, 3 lovely aperitivos, and of course the maraschino cherries. So if you're ready, let's crack on with another wonderful episode of the Monday Dram. Before I start, let me mention, yes, I know the bar it's not finished, and yeah, you know why. But soon I finish recording this video, I'm popping out to buy a few more things. Hopefully by Thursday we're gonna have finished bar. But let's go back to our video today. So, Starlino, it's a wonderful brand, it's a wonderful vermouth which have a little twist on it, and you'll find out why. And also a pretty much good aperitivos. And you may be asking me why I'm doing this in the St. Patrick's week, when you probably should expect kind of some Irish whiskies and some reviews on Irish whiskies. Well, again, I couldn't manage to do this because of my back injury last week, so I kind of decided to leave it for this year. But this doesn't mean we won't make any lovely cocktail with Irish whiskey and with the Starlino on Thursday. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like the video if you find it useful or you love it, the information, and stay tuned because Thursday I'm gonna present 3 or maybe 4 cocktails with the wonderful Starlino, and at least 2 of them will be with the Irish whiskey, so you can kind of enjoy your St. Patrick's weekend. Okay, now back to the Starlinos. We have Starlino Vermouth Rosso, which it's aged in Kentucky bourbon barrels. Yes, you hear me right. And this is what it makes difference with this vermouth. Then we have the pink grapefruit aperitivo, we have the orange aperitivo, and we have the elderflower aperitivo. When I say aperitivo, what this means, don't expect something like a liqueur. They will have their bitterness because of the wormwood, but they will have a lovely, zesty flavors, especially the pink grapefruit and the orange, and of course a flowery from the elderflower. Now, depends which part of the world you are. I don't know if they will be available. However, you know me on this channel. I can easily present to you anything which is available worldwide, but it's not the point. Monday Drams is to present a brands and spirits, liqueurs and vermouths which is probably new to you, and maybe one day you have the chance to try them or buy them for yourself, or you go on holiday and you see it and you know what to expect. Of course, they also make the wonderful maraschino cherries, and we are used to have Luxardo maraschino cherries, but this is exactly the same. They use exactly same cherries from the exact same region, and it's pretty much the same recipe. It's absolutely fantastic maraschino cherries. So boys and girls, first we're gonna start with the Vermouth Rosso. Okay, so Starlino Rosso, it's a traditional Vermouth de Torino. Yeah, so you know on this channel I like to use Vermouth de Torino a lot because for me it's the perfect region to get the proper Vermouth Rosso spot on. But the difference here with the Starlino is that we have aging process, and the aging process take up to 30 days, and it's aged in Kentucky bourbon barrels. And this is bringing lovely spiciness and warm aromas to the vermouth. Yes, it is the expected, wonderful, full of flavor Vermouth Rosso, but with the extra aging in these Kentucky bourbon barrels, you get something different. It's a lovely character. It's like a distinctive character for the Starlino. You have the vanilla, you have the rhubarb inside, you have the ginger, you have the Italian proper wine, you have all the botanicals, and so on and so forth. You can check on the website. There's a wonderful illustrations on the website, and everything is presented for you perfectly well. Even the process of creating and distilling the vermouths and aging, everything is there. So I'm not gonna go through this, but in my opinion, we have a wonderful product here. And also it's inspired the design. I wanted to mention the design. There's a wonderful labels, which is inspired by the distillery, which is Torino Distillati. And also on the back, as you can see, the back label, it's like one of those wonderful signs when you go in the hotels and you have these lovely things to put on the door, says do not disturb, or you know, clean my room and all this kind of stuff. On the top label you have room numbers. On the side, perfect for Negroni or perfect for Manhattan. And yes, it's a perfect for Manhattan. So let's give it a little try here. You know, I'm just having a moment here. Seriously, you don't eat nothing with this vermouth. If you want to enjoy a lovely vermouth, you can just drink it like that, straight up. This is a room temperature at the moment, and I love it as it is. But if you want to chill down, put it in the fridge and just drink it like that. Or if you want to dilute a little bit, put ice. In my personal opinion, don't put ice. If you want to experience the full flavor, the richness and the spicy note coming from these bourbon barrels, okay? As I mentioned earlier, I hope you can find it. If you're in UK, you can definitely find it in Europe as well. Also, it's available in some of the states in US. However, I can't promise it's available everywhere, but if you can, 100% recommended to try the Vermouth Rosso. So now let's move to the aperitivo. So next on the list we have Aperitivo Rose, and this is the aperitivo which is made with the Italian pink, grapefruit, lemon and orange peel. Also have another botanicals, have berries inside like strawberries and raspberries, again Italian wine and many other wonderful botanicals. It's a fantastic for spritzes or light cocktails or maybe low ABV for the summer. Wonderful to pair with gin because you have this balance like a bitter sweet note and a citrus vibe from it. Now just let me pour a little bit. It's a wonderful pink rose color, really light. The aromas, it's so refreshing. You know what I mean? When you say refreshing, it's very hard to explain everything, what it's mean refreshing. But imagine when you have like a lot of fruits on the table, and you know when you kind of peel a grapefruit or orange and these oils just go in the air and you have this wonderful refreshing citrusy smell around you and you just feel like, oh, it's a summer, it's a good day. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So let's give it a try. I'm seriously. This aperitivo, now we talk about spritzes, okay? That's definitely like 100% aperitivo spritz with a wonderful rosé, which is, you know, with this little touch of bitterness coming from the grapefruit, but in general it's very good balance. So if you do a spritz with a dry prosecco or a champagne, if you prefer, it'll be wonderful. However, I see this aperitivo wonderful pairing with a gin or maybe some light tonic like Mediterranean from Fever Tree, or maybe even flavor tonic if you find like a grapefruit flavor tonic. It's a fantastic aperitivo, brilliant for spring and summer. Drink on its own over ice, just fantastic, guys. I can't wait for Thursday to make cocktail with this, seriously. Gonna leave it on the side and we're gonna move to the next one, which is the orange. Okay, so the orange is made again with orange peel and lemon peel. You have the Italian wine and obviously because it's orange, you know what to expect. But again, it's aperitivo, so it's not sweet as a orange liqueur. Have a very like a subtle aromas of the orange peel and the lemon. Wonderful orange color, of course. I said orange so many times, but this doesn't matter. It's fantastic. Again, to use in spritzes or cocktails, I'll say this will pair fantastically with vodka. I know vodka is kind of a no character too much, it's just a base spirit, but what is the wonderful thing of the vodka is it will give the option, the flavors of the aperitivo to shine through, but it's gonna give you the kick of the cocktail if you want something stronger. Of course, if you want something lighter, just have it on its own, on the rocks, or maybe just mix with a lovely flavored soda or just a tonic water. Let's give it a try. Oh, rich, bitter, with a sweet note on the end. And I can tell you that any cocktail using an orange liqueur, you can supplement that and make a reverse recipe. Okay? So for example, let's say you enjoy margaritas, yeah? Now you can make a reverse margarita, okay? So put more of the aperitivo, less of the tequila or the mezcal if you prefer, and see how you feel about it, because it's low ABV, but it's have a lovely bitter sweet note bringing to the cocktail. So it's not just the sweet part, you have this bitterness, and in some cases the bitter works better than just being a sweet liqueur. So yeah, Thursday guys, we'll make something special here. Absolutely wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna finish them all, trust me. Let's taste the last one, okay? It's Elderflower Aperitivo. Now, before I taste it, I wanna mention, I've not seen it yet on the website. So Starlino sent me a bottle a few months ago, and I'm not sure yet what is the availability and how wide it's spread, this aperitivo, because not being on the website, it's a little bit worry for me, because I don't know if it's they made it and then decide to stop. I'm not aware, but for the purpose of the video, we're gonna go through it, okay? They may be waiting for the summer again, and it's very hard to open. Now, saying that, I'm not criticizing. The design of the bottle, the top and everything is just fantastic, and I like the fact that they open very hard. This means you can store them in your fridge and you can put them lying down, nothing's gonna go out of the bottle, so you're secure. And I'm absolutely 100% appreciate the fact that you need to put a little bit strength to open it, because this way you know your bottle is closed proper, no air is gonna come in to oxidize the aperitivos or the vermouth. It's gonna be preserved nicely. So it's a spot on, yeah? Let's try this one. So we have the Elderflower Aperitivo, and here what's gonna happen is, maybe you heard of Hugo Spritz. Maybe you didn't. Anyway, but that's, instead of using Saint-Germain liqueur, you can use Starlino Elderflower. The reason why is because the Saint-Germain, it's fantastic liqueur, and yeah, I have it somewhere. Yeah, I have it on the shelf there behind. Of course I will. But here, because it is an aperitivo, we have a little bit of botanicals and wormwood. So this brings a little bit of bitterness. So it's not just sweet. Again, bitterness. And you know how much I love to have a little bitter note in pretty much everything what I drink. Fantastic floral, refreshing on the nose. Yeah. This beautiful elderflower flavor with a, like a, it's pretty much very, very, very subtle on the back end, like a touch of bitter. It's pretty much not there. I mean, if you're somebody who never, or is not used to it, to bitters, you maybe feel it. For me, I love bitters, so kind of a missing on the very end. So yeah, a wonderful for Hugo Spritz or any cocktail with a white spirit. it will be fantastic to use this one. In my case, I think I'm probably gonna use simple as a low ABV, maybe just a mix with a little bit of a lemonade, a drop of lime, maybe a little bit of orgeat syrup, just to bring this nutty flavor to the flowery flavor of coming from the elderflower, and that's it. But in general, something which I love to have on my shelves or in my fridge for the lovely warm days. So yeah. And finally, of course, as I mentioned, we're not gonna test them because we know what it's maraschino cherries, but they have them as well. So they have the maraschino cherries, which obviously they replace exactly the Luxardo cherries like you used to have Luxardo cherries. So you have the full lineup of aperitivos and Vermouth Rosso and the lovely cherries to create so many different cocktails. Of course, I'll see you on Thursday to give you some suggestions with these lovely aperitivos and the vermouth. But that's it for now. Alright, my friends, this was Monday Dram for this week, and I hope you enjoy and find the information useful. And as always, I'm gonna ask you, give us a like, okay? It's all for the algorithm and also for me. I like to know how we're standing with these Monday Drams, because I want to keep making and I want to keep recording these videos, but I want some feedback from you, okay? Now on Thursday I'm gonna present a few cocktails with the Starlino Vermouth and aperitivos, and as I mentioned, it will be something Irish for the St. Patrick's Day. Now, if you're in UK, you can buy Starlino from Amazon, from different retailers like Master of Mouths, Whiskey Exchange. Just Google it and you'll find it out. Also, if you go on the website of Starlino, which I'm gonna leave link in the description, I think they have a shop in the US. I don't know how many states they cover and what exactly they offer, but as far as I'm concerned, they have the Vermouth Rosso and they have the pink grapefruit, I'm pretty sure. And also they have small bottle, I think with spritzes or already made ready small bottles for you. So give it a check, maybe follow them on Instagram and have a check. But for now, as always, I wish you a wonderful week. I'll see you on Thursday with a cocktail video. And as always, I love you and I leave you. Bye bye.